Hey, what's up guys, Mudded HD here, and welcome to episode 2 of the best of the best. In the previous episode, we picked up our team in this best of 20 teams in FIFA 13, and we managed to get Benfica. I was kind of slagging them off. I was regretting doing that because it was a shock to the system just to get Benfica when there was other clubs that I thought really we have a good chance in getting them, and we got Benfica. But I've had some time just to really get rid of the shock to the system of what the really the first episode was like, oh my god, I got Benfica, what am I going to do? Well, now I've had a look. I've spent about a couple of hours just checking all the players that we could be looking at, and really I think we've still got a good shot. Even though we are on legendary, it is going to be difficult, and there are teams that have masses of amounts of money such as PSG, Real Madrid and Man City. We still have a good shot in this league. I'm not counting us out just yet, and really if we don't win it, then we should be proud of even where we finish, even if we do get relegated, because the teams in this league are absolutely outstanding. Quickly, I want to say thank you for the support on recent videos. Yesterday's a double upload. My controller just died stupidly. Hopefully that won't do that anymore. But I've had a look. I have changed the squad around slightly. I've changed it to a 4-4-1-1. Someone said in the comment section you should play Rodrigo off of Cardozo, and I thought, why not try that? And I think I'm going to play in the friendlies to just try and get a feel for the team, whether I need to bring someone in or if I need to change the formation, because I haven't used this formation in career mode ever, and really it's going to be a test of whether I can really get it right. But this controller is being a pain in the ass, so I'm going to quickly change the batteries over. Flipping battery packs are so bad for the Xbox. Well, it's kind of my fault for not having one with battery in it. But anyway, you see there, we did put Amir into the right centre mid. He's not really a very good defensive player, but he'll be playing off with Witzel as well. And someone said in the comment section, why don't you put the squad update up? And I was like, why didn't I do that myself? And really, he said in the comment as well that I would have lost Witzel because I think he's left the club. Well, he's left Benfica, so really a godsend that I didn't do it. But a nice comment as well. But I've had a look at some players. It's kind of hard looking for strikers, but I shortlisted some players with the 14 million that we have right now. And one place that we definitely need to change is the centre-back area. We have one decent centre-back that has a reasonable amount of pace, and I really wanted to go ham on what sort of centre-backs we want to get. I wanted to get two, at least, centre-backs that have some decent ability. And the four guys here I thought were pretty decent for the amount. I got Laurent Koscielny, Jolien Lescott, who's not the fastest but is a great defender in real life. Felipe Santana, definitely. When I saw him, I was like, hell yeah, we're going in for this dude. And Buschetti as well. So really, Felipe Santana, really, if you've ever played Ultimate Team, he's one of the best defenders and paciest defenders in the game. Really 90 heading accuracy. He's not the best in sort of tackling stats, but seriously, he's just a great overall defender. And really, you cannot reject 22.8 million is an absolute bargain, really. And really, I'm not going to go without buying this guy, and he's hopefully going to be our first signing. 2.8 million. We've got to be sort of steady with the money here because we don't have a lot of it. People were saying, why don't you, well, someone said, why don't you say Cardozo? And I'm trying to keep him in because I think he could be a great player playing up front on his own, because really he's going to be playing really trying to get in behind and then smashing some nice finishes in. But really, I've got to go in for centre backs, and the between really the Koscielny and Lescott and Buschetti. Buschetti's obviously the cheapest of the three, but Laurent Koscielny is an absolute beast. You look at his stats, 90 jumping in that dark green stat. But you go down on his stats, and he's just a great defender. And really, 6 million is a hard choice for me to make with a power header straight as well. it's kind of really difficult to make that decision whether to take him or not, or go for someone like Bichetti, who has a pretty decent pace, probably just tops Koscielny, but he's got good marking as well, and pretty decent defending. But really, right now, I'm going to try my luck with trying to get Koscielny in, because God is a god. Oh, I said God twice. A god in Ultimate Team. I had the inform version, and he was an absolute monster. And I need all the sort of comforts, whatever, to get this team into a good state. So hopefully we'll go for Koscielny, and if not, we'll go for Bichetti. Jolien Lesot, sadly, he's just not pacey enough, even though it's not all about pace. But next we got left backs, and I really was concerned over that spot, really, because the left back that we had was a 69 rated. There was another defender, but he was not really that good, and he was really lacking pace. So even though that 69 had loads of pace, he was just really bad in that sort of area of defending. And I came across True Jose Enrique. I was surprised to find him on a 5 million pay, but the problem with him is he's a great player and all, but he's 50k on the wages, and that sort of tops what we have right now, while Armero has 30 grand on the wage, and he's very fast. He's kind of a real pace whore, but 92 stamina, he's going to be making it through every game. And look at them stats, man, that's as dirty as anything. And I can't reject a player like that at that sort of pay, and he can play cam as well. I don't know how he got into that cam spot from a left back, but it doesn't really matter, and definitely I'm going to go in for this guy. So let's go ahead, and really I need to sort out who I'm going to be selling as well, because I have looked through and found that some players I won't need because they're just not up to the standard that we need, and we kind of really struggle in that area of sort of depth in the squad. We have great centre attack midfielders, but we're struggling in other areas, so I need to offload some players, preferably some centre backs, which actually have high value, but we just have such slow centre backs. We have to sort that out. But another area that I had concern over was strikers, and we only have 3 strikers here right now. A lot of them have gone out on loan, but they just don't have that sort of quality and ability. But I came across these players, and really I put Gary Hooper in first. As I came across him, I had to go and find him, and this guy is great. He never had him, I've never played with him on FIFA, but his stats are pretty awesome. Nothing really standing out, but he is a great player in real life as well, even though he does play in the SPL, and I've got nothing against the SPL. But really, he's one of the best players in the SPL right now, and there's a lot of speculation over him moving. But I was kind of short on strikers, and I came across Jermaine Defoe, and everyone knows Jermaine Defoe. He's a very midget type of striker, and okay, he isn't the strongest of them all. But you look at that 88 finish, damn, you need that in a league like this where you just need to score goals when you need them. And that is what Jermaine Defoe does, and that's what he's paid for, to be quite honest. And clinical finisher trait, I'm definitely sold on that fact. And I put Muriel in just in case we get some offers in Cardoza, if there is like a big offer in for him. But I've got to go in for Jermaine Defoe, really. He's just absolutely tank. Well, not tank, but really he's just that striker that you always need in the squad that's going to finish your chances. And Tottenham have really neglected his time that he's spent at Tottenham, and really he's going to be hopefully joining the squad. I know his wages are a bit high, but we can tinker with stuff like that. I'm not really going to look to get another striker in, maybe if some players go, due to me selling a load. But you see there, we got about, I don't know, about 10 players out on loan, and I'm kind of, I don't know whether to retrieve them or not and take them back, pay the release contract for the loan, and just sell them off. I don't know. Tell me in the comment section what you think about that. But we have a couple of players to get rid of, and the easiest way I find to get rid of players that you don't really need is just to get positions, and then you just get all the players that you won't need, but you'll get all the players in that position, and then you'll figure out whether you need sort of depth in that area, whether you're going to be playing the same guy every single time. But Moraz is really a great goalkeeper, and I'm very tempted to just sell the 3 goalkeepers here, just because I can retract Oblak from his loan, and then we'll just have a substitute goalkeeper. But right now I'm going to go ahead and just transfer list the lot of them, because oh my god, it's going all over the place. What is going on? Oh my days. But Mika, no good for me. And there's one more. If it stopped jumping all around the place. And there we go, Julia Cesar. Next, centre backs. Really, there was only one centre back that I can keep, but I want to keep a bit of depth in there just in case we don't get a centre back that we want from the offers that we sent off. And really, Sydney, he was very, very slow. He's not the greatest of defenders, so he's hopefully going to be sold for a bit of money. But Jala, not really that big as well. Not a player that we're looking to buy. Not looking to keep in the squad right now. Major Victor, I'm thinking of keeping him just because he's got that slight bit of pace in him, and he's got some potential as well. Even though this is going to be a one season series, and this guy here just no pace at all, just god awful. But we're going to keep on Gary because he's one of the best centre backs really that we can keep. And he's still got a tiny bit of pace in him, and I can deal with it. Lucio is already transfer listed. And left backs, it's coming down to the fact that really I'm going to need him and not need the other left back who's quite pacey. It's just simply because he's just not, defense-wise, he's just not good enough. And I need to go ahead and transfer list Schaffer as well, because he's just not good enough. And now I can't see anything because my Liverpool are ranked 6th in the EA Sports Club. But we've got a load of cams here, and really it's kind of difficult to see which ones we're going to be getting rid of, because Carlos Martins is an absolute beast. You look at his stats right here. Oh my days, we're going all green. And Bruno Cesar, he's younger, and he still has quite a lot of good stats, and he's still young. It's kind of hard. I'm tempted to keep them both and just get rid of Rossa here. I'm not really looking at the stats because I'm not too bothered, because I know that really then he's not going to be taking part in the team this year. But we're going to move on. Left mids and right mids, really, they're really good. We have some good wingers in this team. And the only one I want to get rid of is Perez. He's not going to be taking part because simply we have 4 wingers that are very, very good. And Guitan is probably the best of the bunch. Next, we got we got some more right mids. I didn't even see them, guys. We got loads of right mids. And I'm going to go ahead and send him off. Yeah, I'm not going to keep players that I'm not going to use in this sole season. And for strikers, I'm not going to get rid of any of them. I don't think I'll need to. That guy looks like an absolute beast just from that picture. And Alan Kardec, maybe we might look to get rid of him. Actually, yeah, I'm sold on that one, because damn, yeah, how can you be slow and not be good at finishing? It just doesn't work in this game. But there we go. There's all the players that I am going to be transfer listing, and hopefully we're going to push on now, get some offers back from the teams that we just sent to buy their players, and hopefully we're going to get some good responses back. So anyway, guys, I'm going to end the episode here. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for so much for the support recently on all my videos. And sadly I couldn't get my thumbnail into the video. Sony Vegas was having a right hissy fit yesterday, and I just couldn't be bothered, and just gave up on it. And really it's going to be a great series. And hopefully tomorrow I'm going to be sat in my Ultimate Team series of the club, and it's going to be great. I've already recorded some of it, and we're going very well at the minute. So yeah, it's all looking up right now. So guys, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.